Hello everyone, this is Bertina Amy here and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. And otherwise, welcome back to my channel. I hope you find these videos useful. So the Dollar Tree carries these wooden ornament kits, and I really wanted to take this one and turn it into a photo frame magnet. Great for your fridge or your locker. So I selected this photo of the first concert my husband and I went to and decided to get it printed in wallet size, and I thought it was perfect for this project. I then take some scrap construction paper and use it to trace the inside of these heart-shaped, what I'm going to call frames, but they're actually ornaments. I'm tracing the inside to get an idea of the exact shape of what we would see of these images. Then I go ahead and cut on the outside of that trace so that way the image can then be longer than the inside of the window, if you will. I then use those construction shapes that I cut out as a template to cut around our images to make sure that our entire face are going to be shown within the windows. Once both images are cut, I go ahead and test out some paints from the Dollar Tree. I first start out with their red tempera paint, which I don't have a lot of experience with tempera paint, but I don't like the coverage. It's okay if you're just wanting more like a stain on your wood, but for this project, it wasn't cutting it for me. So I then decided to try their metallic paint, and metallic paint can be pretty expensive elsewhere. So I really wanted to try their version of metallic paint, and this shade of red in metallic is not so strong of a red. It's more like a pale red, almost pink, I guess, but it does show through as metallic. It's not very strong, but it's there. And I do kind of like it actually for this project. The coverage for the acrylic paint of this metallic paint is actually really good. So once you've selected the paint that you want to use and you've covered the quote frame for your project, then you're gonna let it dry. Since I'm not using this project as an actual ornament, I'm actually trying to cover it up with the hot glue, which probably wasn't my best choice, to be honest. It ended up leaving a bit of like a texture that I didn't care for, which actually sparked me to use tissue paper to cover the entire frame of it to give it all texture all around so it looks like it's done on purpose. Alternatively, I could have just taken maybe some spackle or maybe some gesso just to cover up the hole, but it would have taken some time. Here you can see what the end result was from using the red tempera paint. This is just one coat versus the one coat I needed for the other frame using the red metallic paint from Dollar Tree. I really think that the tempera paint would have needed several coats before full coverage of opaque paint would have shown up. So next I go ahead and grab another one of the ornaments, and I take the cutout images and I glue them by first putting the images on top and adding glue to the back with hot glue, making sure to connect it with the corners on the inside part of the back from the wood to the image itself. I hope that makes sense. So here we are back to the original frame that I made, and I was disappointed about the added random texture, so I decided to make it done on purpose by adding tissue paper all along the hearts, and then going over the entire frame with Mod Podge with the tissue on top all scrunched up, and then Mod Podge again, and then let it dry, and then add another coat of the metallic red paint from Dollar Tree. This method of covering up the frame is actually causing me to be able to cover up the hole a little bit better. If you're doing this project, you certainly don't have to cover up the hole. I opted to because I'm just making it as a magnet, but you can make this a photo framed ornament if you wanted to. And if you do decide to go that route, I do recommend that you double the images to the other side, so that way as it spins on a tree or something, then you can see the image from either side. You could decide to have the images in the exact same spots or alternate them with the same two images that you're using, if that makes sense. I could also see this looking really nice as a stained frame as well. But once you are happy with the look of your frame, go ahead and attach it to the piece with the images. You can certainly use wood glue for a more permanent hold. I'm using hot glue because it's just a quicker way of getting the project done for this video. But of course I decided I had to do more with the frame after I glued it on, so I take out this color changing paint that I have and I just try to go on the outside part of my frame to give it some more color. And then I remembered I have some extreme silver glitter and decided to add that to the project as well, this time trying to disperse the glitter as much as I can, but it of course does not turn out perfect. But either way, I really did like the way that this turned out. So while I was covering up this frame, I realized I still didn't have the magnets I needed for this project, and of course you can't make a magnetic item without magnets. So I decided to run back to Dollar Tree and pick up a pack of this 14 piece of magnets, and I found it over in, I want to say, the craft aisle. But anyways, I pull it apart and I test out the magnets on the actual piece. The circle piece is actually a piece of metal, which is really nice. And then I tested it out on the fridge as well, just to make sure it's nice and strong, and it is. So for $1.25, this is a great deal to get for making your DIY magnets. So once I pulled out all the magnets, I try to put them in at least decent enough distances apart so that they would all stay on, because these are strong enough to where they will collect to each other. So I ended up with being only able to do 5 total magnets. I was going to try to do 6. Once I had a good layout, I went ahead and started gluing them down. So once all the magnets are glued down, I go ahead and take it to the fridge and test it out. I really enjoyed this project. I hope you did too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.